I'ma reap what I sow. Well, I hope it happens before I die or I get old. People say that I'ma reap what I sow.
Everyone, welcome to the Vicious Rants, and of course, I am your host, your YouTuber, sign off limited. Another duplicated Superstar Vicious, and gonna go over Raw this week. Was the 30th anniversary special, and was in my beloved hometown of Philadelphia. Now, before we do, I always hate bringing up bad news because, but last week, late Tuesday night, it was officially announced there was a car accident and Jay Briscoe from the Briscoe Brothers, Ring of Honor, he passed away. It's sad. It's sad to hear. I grew up watching Jay from day one of Ring of Honor. And it's just... I don't know how to put it. It's heartbreaking. My heart goes out to his family. My heart goes out to his brother Mark. I can't imagine what any of them are going through. Just... I will say this. Absolutely love seeing all the love and outpour that everyone has been putting out towards Jay, and take the time to appreciate the friends and family you got, folks, because, shit can go sideways just like that. Now, with that said, gonna, as best as we can, in light of that news, we're gonna switch gears, talk about last week via the SmackDown Rewind and the big highlights from last week's SmackDown. Excuse me. It started out with Sheamus and Drew McIntyre going against the Viking Raiders in a tag match as part of a tag tournament to determine who is going to be the new number one contender for the SmackDown tag titles. Emphasis on that, just the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And well, you have a angry, jacked up Scotsman teaming with an angry, jacked up Irishman fighting two big, beefy Vikings. Well, if I didn't know any better, I would have sworn I went back to the 800s. Yeah. It was a hell of a match. It was just like Sheamus always has been saying, banger after banger after banger after banger. And Sheamus and McIntyre, they got the win. So the Banger Brothers got the win, and then I'm guessing they celebrated on the Banger Bus. And, I'm going to stop that joke right there before I get hit with a cease and desist from Bang Bros. All I'm going to say is, if you know, you know. LA Knight had a match against a local jobber. Afterwards, he cut a promo, hyping up the match coming up with Bray Wyatt at the Rumble, the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. And then on the Tron, we saw the Firefly Funhouse looking all dusty and old and stuff. Excuse me. And then Bray, howdy kids! Going back to the old Bray Wyatt cartoon character-like thing. I'm like, ooh, okay, cool. Saying, he's not Uncle Howdy, he doesn't need this, doesn't need that, but, he's trying to be, he doesn't want to go down an old violent road, all this, that, and the other, and that, yeah. Hit Row had a match against Los Lotharios in the tag tournament. Hit Row got the win. The Brawling Brutes, Butch and Rich Holland, had a match against Imperium, which was Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci, easy for me to say. Bleh, fuck. Imperium got the win, much to no surprise, but honestly, if and I mean if the Brutes did, I'm sure as hell they would have looked at Sheamus and just been like, alright, well, good fight. Loser buys the beers. And I'm pretty sure they would have just left it at that. Legado del Fantasma had a match against Maximum Male Models. Legado got the win, but Zelina Vega was on the mic and was hyping up on how she is going to be in the Women's Rumble as well. And I know a lot of people are getting mad because people are announcing they're going to be in it. Like, dude, the surprise entries really don't do much. Save the surprise entries for the legends / Hall of Famers or the people that haven't even been in the thought processes of anyone for at least 8 months to a year. That's just me. SmackDown ended with the contract signing, with what was supposed to be a contract signing for Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. Bloodline's out there. They're just waiting on KO. Roman's at the head of the table waiting. Next thing you know, Owens, out of nowhere, boom, he took out everyone. And then powerbombed Roman through a table, signed the contract, handed the folder to Heyman, and then ran out through the crowd. And Sami then came running down from the entryway, and just looking like, what? Where were you? So the family acknowledgement ceremony, which was hyped up for this Monday, did not happen. Instead, it was canceled because of those actions, and now we're forced with the trial of Sami Zayn. And with that said, folks, we have never had a more perfect transition to get into this week's show. It started off with the trial of Sami Zayn. And Paul Heyman, God bless. Paul Heyman, he is not an attorney. His father was a personal defense attorney. Excuse me, not a personal injury attorney. Get my wording right. And he learned at a very young age on how to address the crowd and cut a promo in an attorney-like manner. And boy, did he. And we'll say right at the first and foremost, Philadelphia loves Paulie. They love Paulie. We love Paul Heyman. Right when they started, first thing people were chanting for Heyman was ECW, ECW. Those 3 letters will not die. Philadelphia is tied to extreme. God, I love that. Moving forward, though, Heyman, very much so as a prosecutor, made a very, very strong defense against Sami Zayn, presenting evidence of when McIntyre, or as Paul called him, Old Sword Ass, attacked the Usos. McIntyre attacking both Usos. Sami runs off. At the War Games victory, the Bloodline standing in the middle of the ring, where Sami, hey, he's sitting on top of the cage. Yay! So on and so forth, like that. And then, just looks and says, prosecution rests. And when it's Sami's turn to speak, listen, I have done everything you have asked me to. I've done anything and everything I could within my power to. And if this is what it comes down to, my defense is, I have no defense. Roman, what the hell is the kind of argument that your ego's so big, you're telling me you don't have a defense? Fine. Solo? So Solo goes over, just puts his hand on his shoulder, warms up for the spike, and just as Solo's about to deliver, whoop! Next thing you know, Jimmy Uso winds up stopping. Whoa. Now, I've been against Sami since day one. But that man has put himself on the line each and every time. I made a little something to help present that case. Let's roll that clip. And then they did. So, then they showed when Sami wound up helping the Usos win against Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, when Sami wound up taking a Claymore for Roman against Drew McIntyre, as well as Sami helping secure the winning pinfall at War Games. Excuse me. Don't worry about the cough, it's just congestion and a chest cold. But then after that, Roman, alright, I find you not guilty for now. I'm going to tell you this now, Sami. I don't want to see you. I don't want to even know you're in the building. I don't want you anywhere near me. You'll have your final test this Saturday at the Rumble. And just left it at that. And then they left, and then out came the Judgment Day, and then we get to our first match of the night. Usos defending their Raw Tag Team Championships against Damian Priest and Dominik Mysterio. Judgment Day. And Jimmy Uso, he was the punching bag from the start. Jay wound up getting a hot tag in. Judgment Day, for the most part, was leading the pace in the match, which I was cool with. It was a nice match. Now, at one point, Jimmy went to go do a dive and was hurt, quote-unquote hurt, because then they show ref called for it, medical attention, they went to go bring him down. Then Adam Pearce came out saying, well, Jimmy, if you can't compete by company WWE rules, you have to forfeit, and then the titles will go to them. Sami then says, whoa, wait. I'll take his place. What? I'll take his place for him tonight. Adam Pearson just looks, well, I did it last week for Judgment Day. It would only be fair if I did it for them. So let's go. Let's make this official. So Sami winds up taking his place, and it was a damn good match. I liked it. Match came to an end when Sami winds up doing a hot blind tag. Then they wind up hitting the 3D on Dominik. 1, 2, 3. And all the while Roman's in the back watching. He's like, alright. Okay. Now, next up was supposed to be the women's cage match with Bayley going against the man. Let my Freudian side slip a little. It was supposed to be Bayley against Becky in the cage match, but unfortunately the match was cut short. Heir apparent rumor that got let out during the show on Raw was the trial segment went a little long, so things got cut short, and the women's cage match got cut short, and it was left with the option of either having a 1 to 2 minute cage match or let it turn into a schmaz and then build up to a match down the road. Honestly, I don't know. It's rumors. It's all rumors. I always take rumors with a grain of salt. But Becky came down, next thing you know, got attacked and beat up by everyone, and then yeah, that was it. Next up, we got a trios match, Imperium going against Seth, Elizabeth Rollins, because his middle name is not frickin' damn it, and the Street Profits. And this came to be because DX came out with Kurt Angle, and then Kurt's like, oh, guys, I always wanted to be in DX. I don't know. I have a test you need to pass. And then out came Imperium, saying that they're a mockery of this great sport, this, that, and the other. And then Hunter's just staring down Gunther. Nope, I'm retired. Sean's like, nah, I'm too old for this. Road Dogg, nah, I ain't doing this. And then X-Pac, and then they're just like, if somebody could just come down and do this for us. We'd really appreciate it. And then out comes Seth saying he'd be happy to have a match. And then saying there's only one of you and 3 of us. Oh, if only 2 other guys could come out to help us. And then they just look at, and then out come the Street Profits. And then they say, well, if we could make this a 6-man tag match. And then they all look at Hunter. Well, why is everyone looking at me? What, you think this booking stuff is easy? Like, oh, okay, inside baseball jokes. If you know, you know. Yeah. And they're like, now, if only we had a ref. All right, guys, huddle up. We need ideas. And Kurt's, guys, I got an idea. Oh, hold on, Kurt. Oh, guys, I got an idea. Oh, hold on. Guys, I got an idea. All right, fine. What is it, Kurt? And then Kurt takes off his shirt to show he's got a ref shirt on. And Hunter, hey, I got an idea. Let's make Kurt the ref. It was a funny little skit. Oh, yeah. Next up, and then leads to this match. Good, solid start. Seth was the punching bag during the picture-in-picture commercial break. Ford wound up getting a hot tag in post-break. Really good action. I dug the hell out of it. Also, I forgot to mention that before this match started, Teddy Long came out and said, players, we are going to have a 6-man tag match of Imperium against the Street Profits and Seth Rollins. Holla, holla, holla. Yeah, forgot to mention the Teddy Long part. My bad. But man, this was a damn good match. I thoroughly enjoyed the hell out of this. It was neat. Match came to an end when Dawkins hit the spine buster, Ford did a frog splash, and then Seth did a curb stomp onto Vinci for the 1-2-3. Big tease and hype up, but man, I don't know if it was a tease or a hype up or just like a holy shit moment, and you seen it and you're just like, I need more of that. But Seth and Gunther, just, yeah. Need more of that in my life. Next up now, we also got Bianca Belair versus Sonya Deville. And this came to be because Ric Flair came out, introduced Charlotte. Charlotte cut a promo saying, I may be the SmackDown Women's Champion, but Raw is always my home. Out came Bianca, and Bianca's outfit, whew, them legs. Alright, I'm going to stop right there before I get brain dusted. Sorry. Moving forward, though, Bianca came out, was saying that you say it's your home. No. I'm the champ. I'm the BEST. I am going to keep Raw the best. And now comes Sonya doing very much so like shades of Dolph Ziggler with, it should have been me, it should have been me, it should have been me. Where's my recognition? Where's my flowers? Where's my roses? And then saying she wants a fight against the champ, and Charlotte's like, well, I still got issues with you, but you want the champ. Champ? You wanted some action? You know what? I'd be happy to. So here we go. Very much so, it was pretty much one side of Bianca. She was leading the pace throughout the entire, it was for the most part one-sided on Bianca's part. She got the win with the KOD, 1, 2, 3, that was it. So now we come to main event of the night. Austin Theory going against the almighty Bobby Lashley in a no disqualification match for the coveted United States Championship. And this was a very good match. Lashley, he was leading with the power game. Theory at one point brought weapons in. He had a chair rigged up into the corner in between the ropes. Set a table up over on the side. Lashley at one point threw Theory through the chair so damn hard that he would hit the chair and then boom, crashed into the ring post right outside it. Like, oh damn, that was with some oomph. He threw him with some oomph on that one. Fuck, that hurt. Ooh, damn. But yeah, and it was a great match. It was going good. I dug it. It was a good physical one. Match came to an end though when out of nowhere Brock Lesnar came out. Cowboy Brock returns, comes out, F5s Bobby Lashley, and then scoops up Austin Theory, who was knocked out. and F5s him and lands on top of Lashley, and then the ref just looks like, fuck it, I gotta count it. 1, 2, 3, ring the bell. So your winner and still United States Champion Austin Theory. However, we're getting set up for Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley again. I'm really hoping this is at WrestleMania, because that will that atmosphere right there is going to set that match up on fire. No lie. So, with that said, folks, that is it for this week's show. So please, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, go back watch some of the episodes when you can. Look for me on the Twitter at Tim Vicious. Thank you to my executive producer, Ali Ray Ben, who did provide the music for this week's show. Make sure you check him out. His music's out there on Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, all that good shit. Details are down below. Also, thank you to LFC Lingerie Fighting Championship as a contributor. Show there a little bit of wrestling, a little bit of MMA, and a whole lot of interactive learning, and a little bit of nothing. Also, don't forget to check out What a Maneuver Guide and episode of Shrance Apparel. Help support the show and get a shirt for someone that you love or hate. Perfect Valentine's Day gift coming up soon. Also, don't forget to check out these cool ass guys right on the Twitter. Kenny Gilla DSB _IV. Diabolica RA. Surgeon Curry Pants and Dubs in your face. And folks, like I always say, you know me great, you hate me.
Before I die or I get old, people say that I'm a reap when I sold.